for this non-conference basketball game with the Maroons loosening up at the far end, and down in front of me, Effingham St. Anthony in town. The Bulldogs here tonight to play the Maroons. St. Anthony 7-4, Maroons at 6-8. You're listening to pregame, brought to you by Bertram Pharmacy, fast, friendly, hometown service there on North Allen. Andy and the gang do a great job for all of us here in Crawford County. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back with more of our pregame right after this.
It takes a special type of person to inform and entertain, and that's what we do at TOC Direct Media. Inform and entertain. If you think you have what it takes, consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reasons we should consider you for one of our openings. It might be just a side hustle for you. Log on to theoriginalcompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Part-time, full-time, or side hustle.
At Casey State Bank, they believe banking should be as personal as your hometown. Since 1968, they've been helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed with you in mind. Plus, with online and mobile banking, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, welcome back to Robinson High School. Both teams loosening up on the floor. Captain's down meeting with the officials down to our left. And Reggie's doing dual jobs this evening, trying to get the video on. I think you got it running.
We got it. We ran into troubles during that JV game, so if you were trying to watch that stream, I apologize.
But we're back up. I think you've got it all figured out.
I think we're ready to go for this varsity game.
Well, let's talk Maroons boys basketball. Robinson 6-8. Last time we caught them was at the Dietrich Holiday Tournament. Came out with a third-place finish there, and St. Anthony playing better. They are 7-4 on the year.
Yeah, we had the Salukis there in the third-place game. We got the Bulldogs tonight. We got a little bigger dog with a little bigger bite tonight in our own gym. St. Anthony's started off the season pretty cold. They were 0-4, including the loss to Salem, and I'm sure they'd like to have that game back. But then they got some nice wins after that. I watched a little bit of their game and highlights against Oregon. That was in the Effingham Christmas tournament, and they were down by 10 going into the fourth quarter and came back and won that game and stole that one really. But they got some nice wins in there. Win against Newton, win against Dietrich, and they took Richland County to the shed 2 nights before Christmas with a big win. And that game was at St. Anthony, and St. Anthony won 56-24.
Big week for the Maroons. Play 3 times. We'll be back here Friday night with Mount Carmel, again on Saturday with Marion. And Coach Bishop, I know, mentioned at Dietrich, but this is the gauntlet, as he called it. 3 in a row, pretty tough ones.
Yeah, to me, the one on the schedule, if I'm the coach of the team, is the Friday night game, the conference game against Mount Carmel. I think that's a winnable game for the Maroons to come out and can compete with Mount Carmel for sure. And Maroons need to get off the snide in the conference as well. But we'll worry about that and talk about that Friday night.
Well, the Maroons have just gone down to the locker room. With that, it's time for a popcorn report brought to you back by Odie Electric.
It's almost game time, and Odie from Odie's Electrical Service wants to know, how's the popcorn tonight?
And you didn't get to have that delicacy. I did.
Oh, I got it. I got
you
here
did.
really,
You got
really
there
early.
early. That's right.
I got the first bag of the night.
Oh, man, that's the best one. I had that a couple of nights ago. Still really good. I think who's ever doing that?
Maddie is doing that. She had that popcorn ready to go for us when we walked in the concession stand, and she does a fabulous job. They may want to put her on the payroll. That popcorn was an A+.
It was really good.
Yes.
Well, both teams now off the floor, and a popcorn report brought to you by Odie Electric Service. Give them a call at 618-544-3881 for your heating and cooling systems and maintenance. And Odie, you're missing some good popcorn for sure. Well, it's both teams down in the locker room. We had the JV, and we had a press soft game here to open. We lost that one 45-35. Came back in the JV game, got upset there 67-32. Got to figure out a win here. And we'll maybe have a shot at one here in just a few minutes. Well, we'll have the superintendent of community unit number 2, Kyle Clare, will be our guest at halftime. So I'll take that for you, Reg.
I appreciate that. I think I've interviewed Kyle once before. It was maybe during a football game. I was a little nervous for that one. When you interview your boss,
Got to be careful, don't you?
Got to be careful.
Yeah.
I'll let you take that one.
Well, we'll get him up here, and we'll be able to do that. Okay, St. Anthony back on the floor. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll be back with the starting lineups after this.
New year, new drive. Celebrate 2026 with big savings on vehicle maintenance at Best One Tire and Service. Get a Valvoline Premium Full Synthetic Oil Change for just $39 with rebate. Save $25 on an alignment with any tire purchase. Get a free battery check plus $25 off any installed battery. Start the new year with safety and performance in mind. Best One Tire and Service. Selling tires, serving people. West Main Street in Robinson. See store for offer details.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
It's really nice having professors that, want to stay in touch with you, want to make sure you're doing your work, make sure if you have questions, you get those questions answered, and it's helped me a lot academically.
You're going to get the chance to succeed. It's not just a regular teacher, like they just teach you, and that's the end of it. They get to know you on a personal level.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC.
They haven't posted yet, have they?
No. To success.
Well, welcome back to Robinson High School. We're about 3 minutes away from the tip of this one tonight. And with that, let's take a look at the projected starters. They haven't posted them yet, but I think Reggie's got a pretty good idea who they are. Brought to you by KZ State Bank, your community, your bank.
Let's start with the visiting St. Anthony Bulldogs. They come in with the 7-4 record. They're 4-0 in the National Trail Conference. They're coached by Cody Rickner. They will start about 4 guards and a forward. I would call him a forward, maybe a center. Number 3 will be 6'1" junior Miles Waldoff. Also a guard, number 23, 6'2", Aiden Loretzen. Sophomore guard, real good player, 6'2", Freddie Jansen. He'll be wearing number 25. Keenan Griffith, the 6'1" senior guard. And the man in the middle, the forward/center for them, is 6'4" sophomore Johnny Ganaway. So the Bulldogs come in with 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and a junior. And the first kid off the bench for the Bulldogs will be a freshman. For the Maroons come in with a 6-8 record, 0-3 in the Little Illini. They're coached by Randy Bishop. He's assistant coaches are Corey Ray and Troy Jenkins. Maroons are going to start 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center. Starting guard, 5'7" freshman Jetson Holt. Starting guard, 6'2" junior Isaac Hardeman. Starting forward, 6'6" senior Andrew Sparks. Starting forward, 6'5" senior Mason Arnone. And starting center for the Maroons, 6'7" junior Cruz Dunlap.
And we're about a minute away. This clock winding down here. We'll get the ball game ready to go. Post-game, or the pregame has been brought to you by Bertram Pharmacy, fast, friendly, hometown service. We appreciate that.
He's checking up on me already.
We're gonna keep a real close eye on you, Kyle Clare, here in the press box with us here this evening. So we'll have Kyle on at halftime, superintendent of community unit number 2, and we'll have a nice visit with him here shortly. Flag coming down out of the rafters on a Friday or Tuesday night of high school basketball here in Crawford County. It'll be the Maroons and St. Anthony. And the Maroons 6-8, St. Anthony 7-4. St. Anthony's won 7 in a row to get to this point. Maroons coming off a win in the Dietrich Holiday Tournament where they got 3rd place, and would like to keep a little momentum going here tonight. So kind of watch the flag come down, get things ready to go. Fair crowd, nothing big here this evening, but a good turnout on a Tuesday night of high school basketball. Okay, Kyle, or Zach, I guess, we're going to send it back to you for 2 minutes. We'll be back with high school basketball from Robinson after this 2-minute timeout.
Cancer care is personal, and at Crawford Memorial Hospital, it's close to home. You're more than a diagnosis. You're a neighbor, a friend. You are family. The local oncology team walks beside you with personalized care plans, support you can count on, and faces you know and trust. Because at Crawford, hope isn't just a word, it's a treatment plan. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Cancer care with a heart right here at home.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunizations, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Marathon values your safety. Marathon Petroleum Company will continue to conduct a test of their community warning system on the first Wednesday of every month at approximately 11:30 as part of their employee and community emergency and safety preparedness procedures. The drills are conducted to keep the employees and community safe. This is only a drill. Remember, tomorrow the community warning system will be tested at approximately 11:30. Don't be alarmed.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State Bank has been family owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way. With convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access, managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
Okay, welcome back. Ready with the starting lineups coming out for the Effingham St. Anthony Bulldogs. 7-4 on the year.
Hey, that national anthem was great.
She does a really nice job, doesn't she?
Matt Carlin, senior at RHS.
Griffin, a 6'1" senior on the floor. Not a real big team, but you can bet they're going to play hard-nosed defense.
Yeah, you would like to see the Loretson kid take batting practice, Mike.
Really, he can swing it.
Oh, he can swing it. Oh, he's a load on the baseball field. He's one of those kids you just don't pitch to him.
Well, they're athletic. They've had a good run on the baseball side of it. Basketball's not been bad either, and they're really good golfers.
Yes.
And they brought all the cheerleaders, so there can't be too many kids left in school over there in Effingham. Between the basketball team and the cheerleaders, that's about. They only got about 150 students. Well, they turn the lights off and do the introductions here for the Maroons. Thank you. Hardiman, the first one out, shoots the three well. If he's got a good look, and he's kind of be stationary, but shoots the ball well.
Shooter.
And then the guy that's kind of the motor here, Jetson Holt, for a freshman, really handles the ball well. And Mason Arnone, the senior, 6'5", and he's been coming on of late too.
He has. He's been seeing the floor much better and running the floor much better.
Andrew Sparks was held down at Dietrich, but has had some pretty good runs. And of course, Cruz Dunlap can dominate inside if he wants to, and that's been the big mark with him. If he comes out with his game face on, good things can happen here for the Maroons. Kid's got a lot of talent. Okay, both teams out on the floor, ready to go. This non-conference game tonight, the Maroons and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in that red traveling uniform trimmed in blue and white. Maroons are home whites trimmed in maroon, and it'll be the senior Andrew Sparks that jumps center for Randy Bishop's Maroons here tonight at 6-8 on the season. Ball in the air, tipped, controlled by Sparks, off to Cruz Dunlap, and we're underway. Freshman Jetson Holt with the basketball. Off right side, Isaac Hardiman. Top of the key to Sparks. Looks underneath at Cruz. Cross court to Holt. Right wing again. And Arnone fires it inside. Tip loose. A little too hot for Cruz to handle. And St. Anthony going to show you what they're going to do. They're going to push the basketball quickly to the front court. Swing it out to Genoway. Top of the key. They move it right side to Griffin. Now left-handed.
Both teams in man to start the game, Mike. That's a little different look for us.
Waldorf drives on the glass, too strong. Rebound ripped down by the smallest kid on the floor. Jetson Holt with a rebound. Freshman throws it out of bounds. We're looking for Cruz Dunlap, just a little too much on the pass.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Maroons. Have to clean it up. We got to get looks. You cannot waste trips.
Maroons going to press and set up the full court. Press in the backcourt. St. Anthony finally breaks it. Get a layup coming, though. as we don't get back quickly, and layup good for Ganaway. The 6'4 sophomore puts them on top 2-0, and they're going to pay us back with a full court pressure too. We're going to break that. Here's Andrew Sparks. Missed it, blocked, and
No whistle, wow.
Oh, and no whistle. He took a pretty good hit going to the bucket.
Who's this going to be on?
It's on him. And they called a foul on the rebound. Coach Randy Bishop up wondering what happened, but Sparks definitely got hit there on the left side. So
yeah, Coach Bishop's got a good argument, in my opinion. We're going to have to pull this press off.
Well, they blow the layup down low, and Hardiman comes out with it off the Arnone. Behind the back dribble, slides on the floor with it, going to be tied up. And it will be a jump ball, and that'll send it back to St. Anthony, and it gets Gunnar Holt into the game quickly, and he'll come on for Mason Arnone. It's going to be a game of you're going to be able to handle the ball in this pressure. St. Anthony in the backcourt. Griffin brings it across the 10-second line. Holt has him there. Move the ball to Waldorf. And Maroons stay man-to-man. Waldorf's got the ball here on the right side, top of the key. Run 15-foot jumper in the paint, swish. Griffin with the field goal, the 6'1 senior, and it's 4-0. They stay with the pressure in the backcourt. Jetson handles it there. Off to Isaac Hardiman. Breaks the press. Sprints to the other end. The ball tipped loose and stolen by St. Anthony. Quick hands. We tried to get it underneath. The Cruz Dunlap just could not make the connection, and St. Anthony back with it quickly. Griffin with the basketball. Dishes off underneath. Layup's going to be good again. And that was Loretson, the 6'2 senior. 6-0. Maroons are going to have to figure out this quickly. Probably right. May have to take the press off. And he walked with it. Cruz with the travel. And the Maroons need a timeout. Timeout on the floor, down 6-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
From your livestock to buildings and everything in between, your insurance needs may change as often as your farm operation. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help. We have unique coverage, 24/7 client service, and money-saving discounts. When you're ready to start, I'm ready to help keep your insurance needs on track. Call me, Damon Tingley, your local Country Financial rep at 618-544-2147. Farm policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, quickly, the Maroons going to figure out how to handle the speed of St. Anthony. And you're right, Reg. I think we're going to take the press off.
Yeah, they're too quick for us, and they know what to do with the basketball and how to move it.
And we do drop the press off as they get it across the 10-second line. St. Anthony with it. And look to Griffin. He's got a good look at the three. Can't get the shot off. Drives. Dishes left side, right side now. Three-point line. Stripped loose. Sparks got a hand on it. Here's Gunner. Runs to the floor, and he has it ripped away. Gets it back to his brother Jetson. Here on the left wing outside the three. Dishes off the Cruz. Up with a little jumper rimmed out. St. Anthony down with a rebound, and Maroons cold from the field. St. Anthony, great pass down underneath. Three ball from the corner. That's going to be offline, and now it's Isaac Hardiman racing the other way. Dribbles it off his foot, diving on the floor, and St. Anthony picks that one up, and they got a breakaway. Sparks goes for the block, can't get there quick enough, and it's 8-0.
They want to run.
I think we'll see this when we see Lawrenceville. They're going to be a team that pushes the ball as well. And Sparks from the corner. Good look there. Long, tipped around, and it's Jetson Holt out with a rebound over to his brother Gunner. Back to Jetson. He gets a good look at a three. Can't hit it. Long rebound again. Tipped out to St. Anthony. And they double up. Kicks it over. Stolen. And it's loose on the floor. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, we get a break there.
We did. Cruz was the last one to touch it. He kind of helped sell it, I guess.
4:17 to play. First period. Maroons down 8-0. And the Maroons have it, and St. Anthony comes with the pressure. Hardiman in the backcourt. Over to Holt, breaks it to Cruz Dunlap, back to Gunner, well done. And the Maroons set the offense. Gunner double teamed out to his brother Jetson, top of the key. Right side, Hardiman set, that's going to be short. And a rebound on the floor, and the Maroons come up with it. Gunner inside of Cruz. Now we get a good look on the glass. Can't hit that either. Rebound ripped down by St. Anthony again. They come right to the board, up with a layup, and that's good. Ganaway with his second field goal, 10-0. St. Anthony with the lead, 3:49 to play. And another turnover, and it's just bad news here early. Driving layup again. That one by Waldorf makes it 12-0. Now it's
Maroons
Jets.
turned it over 7 times, Mike.
We haven't scored yet. Here's Gunner inside the Cruz. Kicks it back out. Jetson down low. Sparks jumper finally gets a bucket. 12-2. But we come right back and give up the floor. And Sparks with a block. And we'll get the basketball on that play. Trevor coming in. Papadopoulos into the game for Isaac Hardiman. Trying to find a combination and can play with his speed. Cruz gets it over to Trevor, and knocked out of bounds by St. Anthony. 12-2, Maroons down double digits here.
Got to take care of the ball. They're trying to speed us up. They're doing a really good job of it.
3:02 to play, first period. Jetson's got the basketball right wing, backs it back out. Looks to his brother Gunner. Wanted to go inside the Cruz. That's going to be our best move. Trevor from 3, offline. St. Anthony down with yet another rebound. And they'll bring it up with 2:45 to play, first quarter. Move the ball over to Ganaway. Back out top of the key, and they swing it right side. Breaks the pressure. Jumper baseline is good. Waldorf, a 6'1 junior, has got a nice touch along the baseline to get a sub ready to come in. Ball tipped loose. St. Anthony's got another steal, feeds the corner, and they go right to the hole, and he's fouled, so probably 2 coming here. Cruz Dunlap will pick up the personal. It looks like Mason Arnone going to check back in. St. Anthony going to make a line change here, Reg.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch numbers there.
154 for sure.
One is Blake Verdine. He's a freshman. I figured he'd be the first one up off the bench for him. He's a really good player. Good baseball player as well. Really good.
Shooter coming out, so we'll have to wait on the last number. Gunner back out of the game.
54 is Gabe Lohman. He's a sophomore, 6'6" sophomore.
14-2. St. Anthony at the free throw line for one more.
We saw him in the JV game.
Bring in another substitution. Bierman, 6'1 junior in the game. And it's 15-2 with 2:21 to play, first quarter here in Robinson tonight. We ran into a pretty good basketball team here in St. Anthony. Ball, break the press. Mason down low. Cruz, nice. Well done. And Dunlap with the layup. Mason Arnone, a nice pass on the setup. The assist. St. Anthony right back with the basketball quickly. Well, we just don't get back. Looks at the 3. The big boy, he played in the JV game. You're right. Posts up well. A little out of his range outside the 3-point line. Trevor, good defense. No 35-second clock, but a big shot from outside. No good on the floor. St. Anthony's got that. Go right back inside, up, hit the layup, and made the shot.
That's Loretson. Strong player. Physical. I believe the foul is on Arnone, Mike.
So, yeah, that's what I had. We don't have a fit. They give it to Jetson. I didn't see that. They're going to talk about it. I think they got the wrong guy. 2-5, yeah, there you go. It was on Mason. Loretson will have one at the free throw line with 1:40 to play here in the first quarter. Well, they can't shoot free throws. Missed again. 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. Jetson breaks the pressure across the 10-second line, races down low to Trevor. Out here to Sparks, and now around to Cruz Dunlap. Papadopoulos had it in the corner, offered to Mason. Oh, he might have walked. Down low to Sparks, dumps it inside. Cruz on the glass, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Good ball movement from the Maroons.
Look better.
Yes.
Verdine with the foul. Cruz at the free throw line for the Maroons. And misses the front end. 17-4, Maroons down. 1:17 to play. First quarter.
Hardiman's going to check in. Nope, didn't get him in the game before the free throw.
Yeah, if it makes it here, we'll get him on the floor. And he got it down, so here he comes. Isaac back in the game, and he'll replace Trevor. 17-5, St. Anthony with the ball out of bounds. We're going to pick him up at the half-court line.
That's a good decision.
Again, they look inside first, and they look for the three ball. Now they jump, 18-foot jumper, and they miss one. Rebound on the floor, and we have a foul on the big guy from St. Anthony, Lumen. Their second foul of the quarter. Waldorf going to come in and replace Griffin. Going to give him a breather for St. Anthony. 17-5, Maroons down. St. Anthony with the press. And we get in the backcourt to Jetson, back over to Hardiman. And they play pitch and catch with it in the backcourt. Finally, Jetson across the 10-second line. In the Cruz, turn around, jump shot short. St. Anthony with a rebound. And they can do what they want here with the basketball. Waldorf drives, goes underneath, and a reach-in foul. They grab him.
That one is on Jetson.
That one is on Jetson. Nope. No, they went another way. Wait for the foul to go up, Reg. I'm not sure that was on
calling
Jetson.
The fouls from up here, Mike.
I'm waiting for the number. He's looking for it. I don't think he saw it. I think you're right. We had it on Jetson.
We had a good look at it.
Yeah, Jetson's got the foul. Set up a three ball. That looks long from here. Tip, no good. Tipped out and right into the hands of Sparks. Got to run out for Cruz. And he's fouled and makes the bucket. Well, a chance for the three-point play. St. Anthony coach not happy with his sub there. Verdine with his second foul, and he's been on the floor less than a minute. Cruz at the free throw line, 1 out of 2 tonight. Got 5 of our 7 points.
Yeah, looks like he's going to keep Verdine in the game.
Must feel like he's got a deep bench, I guess. Cruz Dunlap, free throw no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Maroons chase it down. Hardiman over to Jetson, back out to Cruz, 15er foot, and he knocks that one down. Nice start for Cruz, 17-9. Maroons trying to get back in this one. We're down 17-4 at one point. And St. Anthony will play for the last shot. Little runner in the paint. Can't get the roll. Tipped out of bounds. Goes the other way. And with 3.4 seconds left, Maroons will have a shot here. Should get a shot, maybe. They're going to pressure.
Yeah. They're going to trap it.
Jetson's got it. Jetson's going to get a look. No, he's got Sparks from 3. Long and no good, and we're at the end of one. The Maroons are down 17-9. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey, Mike, who went 1 for 2 at the line for them when those subs were coming in the game?
Ganaway.
We also have job openings here at TOC Direct Media. Whether you have multimedia experience or think you have what it takes to inform and entertain, you should consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reason we should consider you for one of our openings. Log on to originalcompany.com. We're an equal opportunity employer.
Time for a first quarter update brought to you by Damian Tingley, Country Financial Rep right here in Crawford County. Reggie Maroons on a 5-0 run the end of the quarter.
Yeah, we needed it, though. We're still down 8 here to the St. Anthony Bulldogs, 17-9 after the first quarter. Bulldogs are led by Miles Waldorf. Junior guard has 6. Johnny Ganaway with 5. Aiden Loretson with 4. And Keenan Griffith with 2 for the Maroons. Cruz Dunlap has 7. Andrew Sparks with 2. Jetson Holt with 3 rebounds and a couple assists. Isaac Hardiman with a couple assists for the Maroons as well. The big number on the board for the Maroons is 8 turnovers there in the first quarter.
Got to take better care of the ball. First quarter update brought to you by Damian Tingley, Country Financial Rep right here in Crawford County. Play underway. Maroons have it to start the second quarter, down 17-9. And the starters on the floor for Robinson. This is Jetson with it. Goes right side, pull up 18-footer. That's strong and off the back of the board. Rebound grabbed by St. Anthony again. They run it out quickly and slow it back down now as they swing it right to left. Look underneath. You have to hit a three-pointer tonight.
They really get their guy going, too.
Get that little jumper blocked by Cruz. Cruz has it off to Isaac, and they push it out to Mason Arnone. Chance to get closer. Mason drives inside. Little punch shot. No good. Cruz with a putback.
Nice rebound and putback for Cruz.
He got down the floor and got involved in the offense.
After blocking the shot on this end.
Down by 6, 17-11. St. Anthony with the basketball in the lead. The Maroons coming on strong here. Now they're going to go inside. Miss the layup. Turnaround putback is no good. Another rebound on the floor. And a push out on Cruz Dunlap. And on Cruz, I've got him for 2, Reg.
Yes, you're right. Maroons' first team foul here in the second quarter.
Randy's
see
up.
if we keep Cruz on the floor or not.
Randy's up discussing the foul call.
Yeah, I saw it. He definitely.
Yeah, he pushed him.
Yeah.
St. Anthony with it. Drives baseline. Pulls it back out as the Maroons extending a defense. 3 ball from the corner is good.
Griffith.
He's got 5, and they lead now 20-11. Jetson across the 10-second line. Maroons have it in the front court. Holt trying to shake Griffin. Goes into Cruz, and he gets another look.
And
he's got a foul. And he'll go back to the free throw line. A big first quarter, or first half.
Ooh, I almost think they'd be better off going man against this. Cruz is doing a good job finding that soft spot. He's hitting those little jumpers right now, those little 8-10 footers.
Canaway with the foul, his first. Cruz at the free throw line and knocks that home. He's 2 out of 4 from the line, 12 points. He's got 12 of our 14, and it's a 6-point game once again. St. Anthony with it, trying to drive, drops it off. Griffin takes another 3. That's short. Rebound grabbed by Dunlap. Out with it. And again, a lot of contact. Over to Mason. And gives off to Hardiman. Looks under. Going to go right back to your hot guy. Here's Jetson. Drives. Brings it back out. Looks at Dunlap. Cruz wants it. He's positioning himself underneath.
They went man, Mike.
Offensive foul on the floor.
It's on Arnone on a pick. That's 2 fouls on Mason now. Maroons' second team foul in the second quarter.
6-point game, 20-14. Maroons down. St. Anthony with the basketball. Here at home tonight, you're listening to Maroons basketball on WTYE FM. And now St. Anthony with the ball in the front court. Driving on the bucket, gets loose, goes high on the bankboard.
Good job.
Oh, man, they pull it back out. 3 load and miss that. Tipped out, and Sparks has this one off the Jetson, down court to Hardiman. Stop, shot, and nailed it.
Very good. Great transition.
And we're within 4, 20-16. With 17-4 at one point. St. Anthony needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're back in 30 seconds.
Have you ever had an accident with someone who didn't have car insurance? If so, you know how important it is to understand your auto coverage. If you're not sure your car insurance will protect you in this situation, contact me, Country Financial Rep in Indiana. I can help you understand your policy so you get the protection for you. Call me at 618-544-2147 to chat about your auto insurance needs today. Policies issued by Country Mutual, Country Preferred, and Country Casualty Insurance Companies in Easton, Illinois.
4-point lead for St. Anthony with a great run for the Maroons here. A 12-3 run for Robinson.
Yeah, I think St. Anthony was up 8-0 before we even got a shot up.
Yeah, we weren't ready for that. You know, they came out and pressured us pretty hard, but now we've settled down and got into the flow of the game. St. Anthony's having trouble getting the ball in. Finally do in the backcourt. They'll let Griffin bring it up against Jetson. St. Anthony with it. Swing the ball around to Griffin. Drives on Jetson. Brings it back out. They look at the 3, and they're going to call him for travel.
And that's their guy, Mike. Whenever I watch them, a little bit of their couple games I watch, their highlights, and Freddie Jansen is their man. Freddie is a 6'2" sophomore, And typically their leading scorer, they don't put their stats on Max Prep, so I don't know that for a fact. But he's been quiet.
Jetson gets it over to Hardiman in the corner. Tries to drive baseline to trap him. Kicks it out and threw it away, and there's a steal. And now running the court here, and the layup's going to be good for Waldorf. He's got 8, and it's 22-16. Got to take care of the basketball. Turnovers have been a problem here in the first half. Over to Hardiman, drives baseline. In trouble now, gets rid of it to Arnone. Mason down low to Sparks, and stepped out of bounds. Hot pass and just a little offline.
Yeah, good vision by Mason. It was there.
4:38 to play, first half with the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime, and a visit with the Unit 2 Superintendent Kyle Clare. He's sitting on Reggie's left shoulder there.
That's why I'm extra quiet tonight.
He'll give you an evaluation at halftime. It could be rough. Just a shot inside. Cruz Dunlap down with it. Over to Jetson. Lobs it ahead. And that ball stolen by St. Anthony, and they want to run. They throw it away. Here comes Arnone, right back with it. Pull up. Hit it. Needed that one. 22-18. 4 minutes to play, first half. St. Anthony with the basketball, nearly threw that away. Sparks had a hand on it. And they move it around the three-point line. They get the 3 look. That's offline. Long rebound. Griffin's got that. Pulls it back out. And they go back to work on the offensive end. Attack the bucket, bring it back out again.
That's what Loretson likes to go to the basket.
Here he comes. Little runner in the paint, no good. They got the rebound back, and they go right back inside. Kick it back out for a 3, set, and in and out, no good. Cruz with a rebound, a reach in by Waldorf will be his first.
Just the team second for the Bulldogs. And it looks like Verdine's going to check back in the game for St. Anthony for Freddie Jansen.
Gunner on the floor for Isaac Hardiman.
They're going to keep trapping us.
4-point game. Jetson across to his brother. Gunner has it. Drops it inside, and they throw it away. And there's the steal. St. Anthony going right to the hole. Layup good again. That's Ganaway with the field goal. Back to a 6-point game. 24-18, 3 minutes to play. First half. Gunner with it. Feeds off to Arnone in the corner. Back to Gunner. Looks at Cruz. They're folding up on him now. Jetson with it.
We still got to keep getting him touches.
Goes to Sparks, and
Can't
they
force
throw it away again. Another steal. Racing the other way and back on the layup, and they foul him going for the shot. And it'll be on Gunner. Hold his first. Looking for a timeout here, Reg.
Yeah, I think we're going to get one.
Timeout on the floor taken by the Maroons. We'll be back in 30 seconds, down 6.
New year, new drive. Celebrate 2026 with big savings on vehicle maintenance at Best One Tire and Service. Get a Valvoline Premium Full Synthetic Oil Change for just $39 with rebate. Save $25 on an alignment with any tire purchase. Get a free battery check plus $25 off any installed battery. Start the new year with safety and performance in mind. Best One Tire and Service. Selling tires, serving people. West Main Street in Robinson. See store for offer details.
2:44 left here in the first half. Maroons back in a game that looked like it was going to go sideways early.
It did. It looked like we were in for another running clock. But, yeah, the Maroons, give them credit. Really doing a great job battling themselves back into this basketball game. This is an interesting matchup. This could be a regional matchup for the Maroons. Both these teams are in the same subsectional. St. Anthony could end up in the same gym for the regional.
Well, they're a nice team. Maroons hanging right there with them. Free throw up and good by Verdine. 25-18. He'll have one more.
Yeah, Mike, this is a freshman at the line. He can play.
And he knocked them both down, so he's got 2. And it's 26-18. St. Anthony with the lead. Here's Jetson in the backcourt. Guarded by Verdine. Over to his brother Gunner across the 10-second line. And it's Mason Arnone with a touch. Back to Gunner. The Maroons spread the floor a bit. Zone, yeah.
Yeah, they're in a zone and they're trapping out of it.
Cruz, 15-footer,
Got
and
it.
another one.
There it is.
Nice touch for the big guy. 26-20. Maroons down 6. 2:19 to go here in the first half. Verdine with the basketball. They move it around the perimeter. Now Griffin drives. Fumbles it over here in the corner. Gets the ball back, and they reset their offense. Jetson with the pressure.
Jetson's done a pretty good job on Griffith.
They're down
Nice
underneath,
pass.
and a great pass from Verdine inside to Ganaway, and Ganaway now with 9. And it's 28-20. In the backcourt, Jetson's got it. Steps across the 10-second line, lobs down to Arnone. Tip back to Sparks. He can't hit it, and it's Cruz fighting for it.
That should be Maroons
And
basketball.
I think we're going to get it. Maroons ball, 1:41 to go.
Maroons are kind of just lobbing everything over the top of this this zone trap they got going.
Ball inbounds. Here's Arnone, top of the key.
Now they're in man.
Tries the drive, hits for the bucket, up on the glass, and couldn't hit it. Ball tipped loose. St. Anthony out with it on the run. And they go right to the bucket, don't they?
They want to run, don't they?
A lot of traffic. Man, they're beating them up inside. And double teamed, and there's a blocking foul. This
Cruz
could be
just picked up
trouble.
his third.
This could be on Cruz if it goes that way. No, it's going to go on Andrew. Got a break there. It's his second.
Team's fourth team foul in this quarter. Next one, St. Anthony will shoot 2. Sparks sitting on 2 fouls. Arnone playing with 2 fouls. And Dunlap playing with 2 fouls.
St. Anthony with it out on the sideline. They drop it here in the corner.
He's going to the basket.
Yep, right up underneath. Traveled with it.
He did.
I think he was looking to try to draw a foul on Cruz.
That's
Cruz,
what his intentions were. I believe you're right.
Cruz held the ground well. Didn't bite. And now the Maroons with the basketball. Closing in on about a minute to go here in the first half. Gunner over to Jetson. Dangerous pass. Back over to Arnone. Looks at Cruz. Can't get the ball in there. Now he's trapped. Over to Gunner. Cross court. Nearly stolen. Jetson's got it. Back to Sparks. Gunner. 18-footer offline. And St. Anthony with a rebound. And they push it. Griffin's got it. Center of the court. Goes into a double team. 45 seconds to play. Now they drive, dish off, a little jumper in the paint. No good, and down with a rebound is Sparks. Andrews got it over to Jetson. Jetson attacks. Feeds off to Arnone. Looks underneath, goes right back to Jetson. Turnaround Baker.
Nice.
Knocked it down for his first field goal, and it's a 6-point game. St. Anthony may play for one here. 25 seconds. And they swing it back out top to Waldorf. They're going to hold for one.
Yep.
Griffin comes to get the basketball. Down to about 11 seconds. Now 10. Griffin gets a pick. Pulls up, takes a 3. Misses that long. Rebound down 2. Inside, miss, and they knocked that home. That was a pretty play at the horn. Well, they get underneath the Loretson, hit a little jumper in the paint. And we're at halftime. The Maroons in it, down 30-22. But right there, close with St. Anthony here at halftime. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Be back with our Weber Insurance and Realty halftime and a visit with the superintendent of Unit 2, Kyle Clare, right after this.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride.
Hey, you want to go right to it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunizations, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com, located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Good first half. There for a while we were kind of sideways, weren't we?
Yeah, we were. We spotted them 8 or 10 early, but played them pretty even since then.
We look better. Now we'll see what, as I say, halftime's going to happen. See what kind of adjustments we make here. Both teams scored 13 points that second frame. So
a little different look for us going man there.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it makes our kids play a little harder.
I do too. I like that.
With Crawford Memorial Hospital.
This is Jerry Devonshire. Welcome to the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime report.
Welcome back at halftime. Maroons down 30-22, but right in it. A good basketball game here tonight in Robinson. Maroons trailed early and have fought their way back into a decent score here at halftime. We'll see who makes the adjustments. And Kyle Clare alongside Superintendent of Community Unit Number 2 School System. And Kyle, you just mentioned it. I think we came out, played a tough man-to-man, and got ourselves back in the game.
We did. We've been in zone most of the year so far, and I heard Coach Bishop not too long ago make the comment that he was going to make the switch to man and never look back, and I'm not sure that he's stuck to that 100%, but he sure did it tonight.
I think that's a frustration statement because we have seen some zone out of him for sure.
Yeah, we have, but I made the comment to you. I think it makes our kids play a little harder man-to-man, and
for sure.
More shows a little more grit from us.
For sure, no doubt. Well, a lot of good things going on in the Unit 2 school system. First day of the second semester underway, and I think that's always a bright spot. I heard Matt Music mention, hey, first day we're back at it and good to go. And
yeah, our teachers started back yesterday. We had a nice county-wide institute at Lincoln Trail. Huge thanks to Tana and the folks at Lincoln Trail for hosting us. But it's always good to get the kids back, and that's the reason why we do what we do, offer the kids. So it's always good to see their faces after a couple weeks off.
Well, I think one thing that our entire community is watching is the building construction underway at Washington School. And I know I've heard comments that you're either on schedule or fairly close. Those guys have worked some weekends and done some things trying to push it along. But how do you feel it's going?
Well, I tell you what, about the first month, it felt like it was going really slowly. And I think the reason for that is that when they're doing all the dirt work, the progress really isn't visible. But once they started the foundation and the masonry work, man, it's really, really taken off. And it's going to be a nice addition to the school and to the district.
So who exactly is going to go in that building?
The plan for right now is for pre-K to move in that space. So for those people listening that don't understand, the ROE has their own pre-K program that is housed out at Lincoln Trail right now. And then the district, we have our pre-K program as well. So what our plan is to bring both of those programs together under one roof, and then our kindergarten classrooms will move into that space as well. So early childhood center is what we're calling it in the district. And then that's going to give us some flexibility in the near future to do some other things with some of our other buildings that are aging, and we might shift some grade levels around if push comes to shove.
Well, I think we all know the Lincoln School's been there forever. Unfortunately, I went to school there.
1935, I think.
I wasn't there
you
in
35. 35, right, Mike?
Yeah, pretty close. But yeah, that's been there for a while, and I know Reggie'd like to have a new location. Yeah. I would think so. Who knows? But that could be down the road, and that would all be positive for Unit 2 here.
Yeah, and this is not a sales pitch, but I mean, buildings as they get older, they cost more, and repairs and improvements, the price of those never goes down. So at some point we're going to have to make some tough decisions on buildings.
Well, I think the staggering number that's always been brought to my attention is the utility bill on that school at Lincoln is staggering.
Yes.
It's just amazing what we could save there if you can figure out a way to make that work.
Absolutely.
That would be impressive.
Absolutely.
Well, you've been involved I know you've been to the gym several times, not only to watch the boys. I think I saw you at a girls' game not too long ago. And they, too, are playing exceptionally well.
They are. And our coaching staffs, both of them, boys and girls basketball, I think we're in a good spot right now. We got the kids buying in and playing hard. Coach Rimmel brings a very intense style to the girls' game. And they like to, if you haven't seen them play, they like to get out and run and kind of run and gun. They like to shoot the three and layups, and fun to watch. Same with Coach Bishop and his squad.
Maroons down 30-22 at halftime. And one last question I want to bring out here. Extracurricular activities not only involve sports, but a lot of other things. I would think that with the average participation in community unit number 2, especially from the middle school on up, there's got to be a lot of kids involved in extracurricular activities, be it band and chorus and wrestling and whatever.
Yes. I at one time I knew the percentage of our kids that were involved, but I want to say it's in the 60 to 65% of our kids participate in some sort of extracurricular. And you hit it on the head, Mike. It doesn't necessarily mean sports. That could be band, that could be Scholastic Bowl. The high school and middle school level have lots of clubs that our kids can get involved in. So we do our best to provide opportunities. If your kids want to get involved, there's a chance for them to get involved.
There's a spot for them somewhere in something. I guess that would be the way to look at that.
Yep.
Well, Kyle, appreciate you taking a minute. We need to visit again before the season's over.
Yeah,
I know there's some big things coming up that the entire community is going to want to hear about.
Sure.
We'll do that as we get a little more time. Thanks for being here. Let's see if we can get a win in the second half.
I hope we can. Thanks for what you guys do.
You can run down. You want to run down and talk to the coach before we start? Go ahead.
No. I'll let him handle it. He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Appreciate it. Kyle Cleric, superintendent. You did number 2. Glad to have him alongside. We're going to take about a 30-second break. Zach, get Reggie squared away here, and we'll come back with the stats with Reggie right after this 30-second timeout.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
Reggie going to have about a minute and a half.
With your name, and they just care about you as a person, not just another number.
That one-on-one attention with professors means a lot.
Lincoln Trail will always have a place in my heart, and it'll always be my home. And I can tell you this, if you give Lincoln Trail a chance and you come here, you will feel the same way.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
Okay, Reggie, you got about 90 seconds.
About 90 seconds to pull this all off. All right, let me give it a shot. So here we go for the halftime stats. First for the St. Anthony Bulldogs, they're led by Johnny Ganaway with 9 points and 5 rebounds. Miles Waldoff has 8 points and a rebound. Aiden Loretson, 6 points and 4 rebounds. Keenan Griffith with 5 points, a rebound, and a couple assists. Blake Verdine off the bench with 2 points and an assist and a steal for the St. Anthony Bulldogs. For the Maroons, they're led by Cruz Dunlap. He's got 14 points and 4 boards and a block here at halftime. Mason Arnone with 2 points, 2 assists, and a steal. Isaac Harden with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Jetson Holt with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Andrew Sparks with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and assists. Gunnar Holt off the bench with a steal. Maroons, unfortunately, just are not taking care of the basketball. Had 8 turnovers in the first quarter, 5 turnovers in the second quarter, total of 13 here at halftime.
We're at halftime. The Maroons down 30-22. We'll take a 30-second break. Be ready to go with the second half right after this.
You love your family and would do anything for them. So do you ever wonder if you have the right amount of life insurance to protect them? Is it stressful to think about? At Country Financial, we strive to make it easy to talk about life insurance and even easier to apply. Call me, Damian Tingley, today at 618-544-2147, and I will work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford. Life insurance policy is issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
And welcome back as we get ready to go here with the second half. Played them even up there in the second quarter, Reggie, 13 points apiece.
Yeah, thank you for that. I didn't write that down.
It was that first quarter and all those turnovers that have created this deficit of 8 points, 30-22 at halftime. And looks like, waiting to see, but I think the arrow may be pointing to St. Anthony. I see that red light. Yeah.
Yes.
Scoreboard not helping us much here.
The official is.
Yep, he's got the arrow point. He's got the arm pointed that way, doesn't he? St. Anthony will have it, and we come out of this. Got to reset the clock, waiting for him to do that. They stopped it at 27 seconds. Still waiting on that. Have not reset it. Still waiting on that. There it goes. Okay. Ready to go with the second half. Maroons set back in defense. Starters on the floor. And we're underway. Griffin has it in the backcourt for the Bulldogs. Moves the ball top of the key. They swing it quickly left side. Let's see who made the adjustments at halftime.
Maroons are going to stay in man again.
Kick it down inside. Trap the three-point line. Gets out of there. Griffin with it. And a quick pass to the right side. Now they drop it down baseline. Driving on the bucket. Pull up a little jumper in the paint. Knock
nice
that.
Work.
Well, Waldorf's got a nice shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, Waldorf.
Waldorf with 10. And it's a 10-point game. 32-22. Arnone with it. And they trap him off the Sparks. Down low to Jetson.
Pass.
And he's blocked going up with the shot. And he'll shoot 2.
I believe that is the second foul on Johnny Ganaway here early in the third quarter. The Maroons did a good job getting out of that second quarter. It was just 2 fouls on Sparks, Arnone, and Dunlap.
Jetson, first Maroon outside of Dunlap to attempt a free throw, and he hits the first one. Just underway here in the third quarter, 7:19 to play. In quarter number 3, and the Maroons down 32-23, and you can make it still that way. Whoa, lucky
don't
there.
pick that up.
Sparks was over the back. No whistle as Jetson missed the free throw. And it's St. Anthony basketball in the front court. They swing it left to right, top of the key. Waldorf feeds off the Griffin, gets the ball top of the key. A good look at a 3, and it's on the way, and he missed that. Not shooting well from outside. Break the press to Dunlap. He attacks and hit the layup.
There
A
we
whistle.
go.
Took it in strong. 7-point game, 32-25. Dunlap, strong play tonight. He's at 16. 3 ball again. This one no good. And they're cold from the field. St. Anthony dropping back on D. Here comes Jetson. Through everybody. Fumbled it loose, and he traveled. They let him play coming in the paint.
He got bumped going in. As soon as he got to the paint at the free throw line, he got bumped.
What's Randy Bishop questioning
Coach
the
Bishop's
call?
asking the same thing. Same official that didn't call it earlier, right at the beginning of the first quarter.
Griffin with it for St. Anthony across the 10-second line. Maroons trying to get back in it, down 7. And now Sparks with a foul. That'll be his third. And at 18 feet away, just outside the three-point line, picked up his third foul. First team foul on the Maroons this half. Griffin to take it out along the baseline and looks for some help. They drop it inside. Layup, blew it inside. And it comes out. Sparks with a rebound off the Jetson. And Arnone, set 3 from Mason. Short rebound, grabbed there by Griffin. And they run out with it, and they go right to the hole. Layup, no good. Attacking the bucket. They set up another 3 look. Won't take that. They go right up against Dunlap. Bang it home. They're looking for the foul inside.
Loretson, I said it earlier, he'll go to the basket.
34-25. Maroons back with it. Arnone quickly to Dunlap. Takes a 3, and he continues to shoot well. 19 for the big guy. 34-28. He's looking pretty good tonight.
He's looking good. He's got the inside, the mid, and the long range shot going.
St. Anthony pushed out well behind the three-point line. 5:27 to play. Third quarter. Attacking the bucket again. They set up a 3 in the corner. Maroons cover well. A little jumper in the paint is good. Loretson showing off as he knocked down a little runner on the left side. 36-28. Maroons down with the basketball. Into Dunlap. Turnaround. Short. And fought for. St. Anthony's got that one. They run it out. Going to have to get back on defense. Go right to the hole, and offensive foul as he pushed off. And it'll be Gunner coming in for Andrew. Waldorf with his second foul. They don't really get in foul trouble.
No, they got Ganaway with 2, Verdine with 2, and Waldorf with 2. That's just their second team foul here in this quarter.
Maroons take it out against the pressure. Jetson in the backcourt. It's over to Hardiman. Isaac breaks the press, and he travels. That was a big step there, Reg.
It was. It looked like maybe a Euro-type step that someone usually does going to the basket, but I think that was the right call.
St. Anthony back with the basketball. They've got the lead with 4:44 to play in the third. Here's Griffin with it. He goes to the paint, and another foul on the Maroons inside.
I don't know about that one. We're going to call it on Jetson. That'll be his second. It'll be the Maroons team second here in this third quarter.
Jetson second. St. Anthony gets it in. They go right inside to Griffin. Back out and look at the 3. Drive on the bucket. Turn around. Tough shot. If he hits that one. Tipped out long. That'll be Maroon ball.
And they're really running everything through Loretson.
36-28. Maroons down by 8. That's where we were at halftime.
That's where we were at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, the first quarter was a problem. And the ball tipped loose. And St. Anthony's got the steal and the breakaway, and they're going to get a layup at the other end by Waldorf. 12 for him. and a 10-point game. They pressure in the backcourt. Hardiman handles it. Gets it ahead to Arnone here in the corner, and the trap on. And he has to throw it off St. Anthony. Maroons will have it here in the corner.
Tough place to take the ball out. Cheerleaders are going to have to scoot back.
Arnone to trigger it.
You got to move.
Gets it into Hardiman. Ball batted loose. And he's in trouble, and they're going to call a foul on St. Anthony.
Yeah, they're going to call that one on Griffith, just his first.
His first foul. 3:56 to go, third quarter, 10-point game. Ball into Jetson. Over to Gunner. Feeds quickly and bad loose. Isaac able to pick it up. Hardiman's got it.
Not
Threw it away. Not a good pass as they tried to go to Dunlap, but really tough to go in there, and they attack the bucket. Bring it right out to Griffin. Drives, ball tipped, and a slap foul on Jetson. Got him on the arm, I guess. Jetson with his third. And Brown at the table. He's going to check in.
Coach Bishop's making his point here with the official that called it.
3:40 left, third quarter. Maroons down 10. St. Anthony with a basketball.
Both teams now with 3 team fouls here in the third quarter.
Grayson Brown in for Hardiman. Isaac takes a seat. Having trouble getting a ball in. Finally find Griffin with it. Nice defense for the Maroons on that inbounds play. Griffin attacks. Wants to go to the bucket. Pull up jumper. Rims out. And Dunlap with a rebound. Cruz up high for that. And the Maroons push it and throw it away. And they attack right back. Here comes, a lot of contact there. And knocked him to the floor, and on Jetson, that'll be 4. Now he's got to make a decision here.
Yeah, he's going to have to go get him. Trevor up off the bench.
That's a big loss there. 3:20 to play, third quarter, and Jetson going to go to the bench with 4 fouls. Free throw Waldorf at the free throw line for 2. And he misses the front end.
Papatonopoulos checking in the game for Jet Holt. Verdine's going to check in for St. Anthony. Looks like he's going to check in for Jansen.
Get one more here for Waldorf. 6'1" junior. I've got him for 12. Takes his time on the free throw. Left-handed shooter up and hit it. 39-28. 11-point lead now.
They pulled off the trap when Jet came out of the game. That surprises me a lot.
Trevor's got it. Threw it away. Picked off, and they're going to get a layup at the other end. We don't want a foul here. Put back. Missed that. Rebound loose and stays on that end. Trevor got back and somehow kept him from hitting the first one. Ball out of bounds to St. Anthony. 3:03 to play, third quarter. The Bulldogs get it in. A little jumper here. That's short. Tip, no good, and Gunner with the rebound. They missed. They throw it away. Gosh, I could have stolen that one, Coach.
Yeah.
Griffin with the layup. The first bucket of the second half for him. He's got 7, 41-28. Sparks getting ready to check back in. A body foul out top. That's on Loretson, his first. Sparks coming in for Trevor. Papadopoulos goes to the bench.
Both teams with 4 team fouls, and we still got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play here in the third quarter, and we're going to put Jet back in.
We're going to put him in there, aren't we? Mason with it. Breaks the pressure. Got to be able to handle a basketball. That's the thing. Over to Jet. Gunner with the 3. Can't hit it. Rebound taken by Griffin. They want to run. They just look up the floor. Griffin center the floor. 3. Got it. Griffin hits the 3 at the top of the key. Second 3 of the night for him. He's got 10 points. And the Maroons need a timeout as St. Anthony stretched it out. 44-28. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Life can be overwhelming, and some days feel heavier than others. At Crawford Memorial Hospital, they want you to know it's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to do it alone. Their mental health team is here with compassionate support, counseling, and resources to help you take the next step. No judgment, just care. You don't have to struggle in silence. Crawford Memorial Hospital. It's okay not to be okay. It's not okay to do it alone.
At Casey State Bank, they believe banking should be as personal as your hometown. Since 1968, they've been helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed.
You got turnovers.
Plus, with online
You don't want to know.
banking, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Say we're wondering about the turnovers. How many we got?
6 in this quarter, 19 total right now.
It's too many. 19 turnovers, and we've still got 2:21 to play here in the third quarter. Mason Arnone
About did it again.
Just about had number 20, didn't we?
We did.
Try that again. Ball inbounds in the backcourt, and we bring Jetson in. He'll play with 4 fouls. Got to be careful now for the freshman. Arnone here, right wing, looks for some help back out to Sparks. They're keeping an eye on Cruz Dunlap now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in man right now.
Andrews got it, turn around, layup good.
There we go.
Sparks with his second field goal, and it's 44-30. Maroons down 14, about 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Thought about the three. They bring it back out to Griffin and ran over in the top of the key. Something happened. That's going to go on.
Yeah, Gunnar Holt ran through that pick and got called for a charge call. That's Gunner's second. That's the team 5th foul, so they should be shooting.
Holt boys have got 6 fouls between them.
Yeah, Ganaway should be the free throw shooter here.
32, Ganaway to the line. He's 1 out of 2 tonight from the free throw line with 1:47 left, third quarter. Maroons down 14. And free throw up, and that rolled off the iron.
Ganaway looking for his 10th point of the night. I got him with 7 rebounds and 2 steals.
We're going 4 out of 8 from the free throw line tonight so far for St. Anthony. So, and let's see, they're going to go above 50% as he hit the second one.
Jansen and Bierman check back in for the Bulldogs.
45-30. Maroons down 15, trailed at 8 at halftime. And now they'll bring it up against token pressure. Jetson's got it in the backcourt. So across the 10-second line, attacks the bucket. Now has to bring it out, steps in, can't get the shot up. Arnone's got it, drops it to Cruz. Turn around, shot
Very
good.
nice.
Pretty shot from Cruz Dunlap.
Cruz got himself posted deep in the paint where he could get that off.
21, three-point ball from St. Anthony is good at the other end. Loretzen knocks down the 3. And then it's batted out of bounds on the inbounds play by Verdine, 48-32. St. Anthony with the lead, 1:19 to play, third quarter. Jetson's got it in the backcourt. Steps across the 10-second line to Arnone. Looks to Cruz again. Cruz backs in to Jetson. Tries to drive. Needs some help. Still looking and gets rid of it to Gunner. Pull up. Gunner with the shot. That's got the roll. It's a 3. It wasn't pretty, but it went in.
Rolled over the front of the iron.
48-30. But looked short when he let it go, didn't it?
It did.
St. Anthony back with the basketball, and they're going to pull it out. We're inside a minute to go, down to about 45 seconds.
Yeah, don't pick up a foul out there, Cruz.
Griffin coming out, looking at him. It's Gunner on him. Drives on the bucket, heads for the runner, and hit it. Griffin, a strong move to the bucket. 50-35. And we're about 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mason has it. Out top to Sparks. Drops it in, batted loose, and St. Anthony's got it. Breaks it down court, goes right to the bucket. Up in traffic and hit a tough shot, Loretzen. 52-35. Maroon's going to give us last second shot. Here comes Jetson, stop and go. Spins, gets rid of it. Blocked. And it won't count if it goes, and it doesn't. We're at the end of 3. The Maroons now down 52 to 35 to the St. Anthony Bulldogs. It's time for our third quarter update, brought to you by Tristan Robinson, Country Financial Rep, with an office right here in Robinson.
Maroons gets outscored 22-13 there in the third quarter. Aiden Loretzen, he had a big quarter. He put up 9. Griffith with 7 that quarter. Loretzen's now sitting with 15 after 3, and Griffith has got 12 points after 3. For the Maroons, Cruz Dunlap with 7 points that quarter. He's up to 21. Sparks with a bucket. He's got 4. Jetson Holt with a free throw. He's only got 3 points, but he's got 5 rebounds and 6 assists. And Gunnar Holt with a 3 that quarter. His only 3 points of the game. Maroons are going to need to get some stops here and play fast, and got a big hole to dig ourselves out of with 8 minutes to play.
Third quarter update brought to you by Tristan Robinson, Country Financial Rep, right here in Crawford County. St. Anthony gets the ball out of bounds with the lead now at 17. Maroons have gone quarters of 9, 13, 13. It's the turnovers have been the problem, though. Still,
yes.
Are we still at 19? Is that where
we're at 20?
20 now.
We may be at 21. I'll have to go back and count.
He carried that thing, yeah.
Told you at Dietrich that just drives me crazy. They don't call it anymore.
Baseline jumper from St. Anthony. Long, and Gunner off with the rebound. Gets it over to Jetson, and the Maroons can fight their way back. A long way to go. Jetson goes inside, tipped around on the floor. Maroons chase it down. Bad loose again, and a foul on the Bulldogs.
I believe it's on Ganaway, his third.
Got him with 3. We're into fourth quarter, 7:30 left in the ball game, 7:31 to be exact. Andrew has it out of bounds. Into Jetson. And flipped it loose, stolen, batted over to St. Anthony, drops it inside, layup blocked, and a foul on Arnone. Will be Mason's third. Like he got a lot of ball.
I think Mason thought he got all ball.
So Waldhoff will go to the free throw line for 2.
Hardiman at the table, getting ready to check in for the Maroons.
Free throw up and good for Waldhoff. He's 2 out of 3 now from the line. And one more coming.
Hardiman checks in for Arnone.
Tough call there. I thought he had a lot of ball. 53-35. And 54. 2-4-7-15 for him. Hardiman at the point now, brings it across the 10-second line, ahead to Gunner. And it's batted loose, and St. Anthony with the steal, the breakaway, the race the other way. Layup no good, put back is coming. He's fouled underneath. Nice job from Andrew Sparks to get back to change that shot. Hardiman with the foul, his first. And more free throws coming here for St. Anthony. Jensen at the free throw line now. That was created by a turnover at the other end.
It definitely was. That's crazy. That's Jansen's first point of the game.
Yeah.
He's another lefty. That's 2 lefties they got on their roster.
Timeout on the floor with the Maroons down by 20. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It takes a special type of person to inform and entertain, and that's what we do at TOC Direct Media. Inform and entertain. If you think you have what it takes,
27
consider
turnovers
us for your next move.
You what?
Have us at 27 right now.
27 turnovers?
Yes.
Consider you for one of our openings. It might be just a side hustle for you. Log on to theoriginalcompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Part-time, full-time, or siders.
7:07 left here. You say 27 turnovers.
That's what I got.
We've only got 35 points, Reg. You don't want to have more turnovers than points.
Yeah, you jinxed it. You called it. Don't blame me if we get up there.
Let's not get any more. Settle down here.
They've been trapping us either full court, trapping us half court, I'd say, for most of the ball game. They've gone man a little bit from time to time, but their trap is really getting us.
Left-handed. He made it. What's that do?
Inadvertent. Coach wants it.
Yeah, he takes it.
And he gets it.
Yeah, we had that horn problem the other night. So
we did.
56-35. Now Brown with the basketball in for the Maroons. Over to Jetson in the backcourt. Trying to find a combination here that will have to really dig out of this. Off to Isaac, set three on the way and missed that.
Good job
Cruz
by
done
Cruz.
that. Got up strong for it. Isaac's got it. Kicks it off to Brown. Down low to Sparks. And they'll foul Andrew and put him on the free throw line.
They're going to call that on Waldock, his third. 2 team fouls for the Bulldogs here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, Reggie mentioned the boys regional will be here in Robinson this year, as well as the conference tournament.
Yeah, I don't think we'll know for a few weeks exactly who's coming to Robinson for the regional.
It's a different look with the teams that now come into that, with Effingham and Olney both dropping to 2A. Andrew missed the first one.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Olney. I'm going to check and see if they're in our subsectional.
And Andrew's second one is good. He makes one of two.
Olney is not in our subsectional. They're going to go to El Dorado or Mount Carmel.
That's probably a good break there. Griffin with it, 56-36. Maroons down 20. St. Anthony with the basketball with 6:35 to play in the ball game. And they throw it away. Andrew stepped in the passing lane. They head to Hardiman. Isaac with it. Needs some help now. Picks up the dribble. Feeds off to Andrew. Sparks wants to drive. Out top to Jetson. Now we'll reset the offense. St. Anthony matching up man-to-man. Over to Hardiman. Maroons feed it inside to Sparks. Tough shot. Won't go. And a foul. It's nice move from Andrew in the paint. Loretson, I think. Yep.
I like when the Maroons do this. We don't always have to post Cruz. We've got other options. And when Andrew decides to post and get touches, it gives the other team fits because they got to guard him with their second biggest guy.
Andrew's shot, long off the back iron. Got Andrew with 5 points so far this evening.
That's good.
He got 1 out of 2. 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. And the Maroons come back and set up and going to pressure.
Brown just picked up a foul.
Yeah. And on Grayson, that'll be his first.
3 team fouls now for the Maroons here in the fourth. Still 6:05 to play, Mike.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what we want to do here against these guys. And Griffin's going to go to the hole. Kicks loose, looks at the 3, and he'll reset. Long 3. Would that go in? Look at that.
It did.
Waldorf drops in his first 3 of the game. 59-37.
Arnone back up off the bench.
Jetson
Nice
ups it into
look.
Sparks. Layup good. Nice feed from the freshman to the senior. 59. 59-39. Back come the Bulldogs. Pull it back. Griffin drives left side. Pull up jumper baseline. That's a little strong. Got the roll? No. Back up and short, blocked inside. Maybe Sparks got a hand on it. Maroons come out with it. Jetson on the run. And needs some help. Gets rid of it. Ball batted over to Hardiman. Isaac, and they're trapping everywhere now. Dunlap up with it. Missed it. Rebound. Pulled down by the Bulldogs. They break it down court. That'll be Robinson ball thrown away. 4:57 to go. 20-point lead for the Bulldogs. Andrew back with it. Goes inside to Dunlap. Cruz going to shoot this one. Short. Rebound. Grabbed by St. Anthony. And another foul on Brown. We're going to let him shoot free throws, and that'll be the 5th team foul.
I think that's just the
This is the
fourth
4th.
team
Yeah,
foul.
I guess I just looked up there. You're right. Arnone back in the game for Isaac Hardiman. We're down to 4:46 to play. And looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Timeout taken this time by St. Anthony. Maroons down 20. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Casey State Bank, they believe banking should be as personal as your hometown. Since 1968, they've been helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed with you in mind. Plus, with online and mobile banking, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
4:46 left here in the ball game with the Crawford Memorial Hospital post game coming up at the conclusion of this game. Maroons play again Friday night. Mount Carmel will be in town, and we'll have a game Saturday night as well with Marion. Girls will play Thursday night here with Fairfield, so homestand for the Maroons this week.
Yeah, our RHS gym's going to be busy.
They break the press right now and race the other way.
We get more people in here.
And that's a fall-away shot that's tough to shoot. Got their own rebound. It's on the floor.
Good hustle by Grayson.
And they spread the floor. They're going to go four corner and work a little clock. Nope. Foul out top. Andrews hand checking. And that's 4 on him.
Now they'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, they'll shoot free throws, yeah.
I believe should be Griffith shooting free throws.
Well, let's see how he shoots them.
He hasn't shot one yet.
7. He's got 12 points tonight. No, we'll get a chance to see what he looks like at the free throw line. Here we go. What do you think?
2 for 2.
This team started what? You said 0-4? That would have been the Thanksgiving tournament, right? Well, he misses that one. Then they've ran off 7 in a row and probably going to pick up their 8th win here. I think that's right. I think they went 0-4 at the Thanksgiving tournament.
Yeah, they lost to Edwardsville, Leo out of Chicago, Illinois, Effingham, and Salem.
It's 1 out of 2. 60-39. Brings down 21. 8-point game at halftime. Jetson takes it into a crowd and hits it. Tough shot for the freshman. He's got 5. And Randy wanted a foul there. He's really giving him heck on that.
Not the same official.
No, just a different guy. Griffin with it. Kicks it out. A lot of contact. They're letting them play here the last few minutes. Griffin's got it again, drives.
Brown's trying to pick up another one.
Yeah, he's working on one. And another 3 ball from Waldorf. 63-41. They came out in the second half. Now he's going to the bench. 23, that'll be on Loretz in his 3rd. I think he knew he was coming out. He's already walking to the bench.
He did, didn't he? Well, they got a line change, Mike.
Yeah, they're bringing 5 new ones.
5 new bodies on the ice.
A couple of them we haven't seen tonight.
I'm working on it. 24.
I got 15, 21's coming, 24, and 54, along with number 1. Sparks has got it, and they foul him inside. Nice move by Andrew. We could have some free throws down the stretch here.
Out of both teams. So 24 is Alex Mayer.
Trying to see who got the foul. Andrew's going to have a chance 3-point play.
Called the foul on Loretzen. Nope,
no,
never mind. He got his 3rd earlier. They haven't posted it.
No, they didn't post it up. They're not helping us down there. And there's a little finger roll for Burdine, freshman. It's at 60. It's at 65-44, I think. They're slow on the scoreboard for me. And it's Cruz from way out, knocks down the 3. He's had a big night. 10 points for him in the second half, 29 on the game. They're going to throw that one away.
Braden Turner in the game for
Turner
Cruz
in.
Dunlap. Braden's senior center. Wears number 40, 6'2". Good game from Cruz.
Yeah, really, 29 is what I got him for. That's a really nice night for him.
Yeah, Coach Bishop got into him early, too. Really got him going.
Trevor from outside. Ball batted loose. Brown's got it. Puts it on the floor. Picked up by Turner. And the Maroons have it in the front court. Here's Jetson back to Turner. Little finger roll, and he's got a bucket. 65-49. Jackson Hires at the scorer's table.
Jackson's had a busy night, Mike.
3 games for him tonight. Played press-off, played JV. And the jumper from outside is good. It's a 2.
That's Alex Mayer.
67-49. Missed a runner there, and St. Anthony out with it.
Ooh, Brown.
Letting them play. Now they call it on him. Gonna get him back here, too. 3 on Grayson, back to the free throw line. Williams coming into the game. Hires will be on here shortly. Verdine at the free throw line for 2. This is called staggering to the finish, Reg.
I was going to say we're going to limp the rest of the way. Verdine makes the first free throw.
Blake Williams into the game along with Jackson Hire, and Andrew and Jetson come to the bench. Maybe it for them this evening.
We don't see much of Blake in varsity games. He's a sophomore for the Maroons. Wears number 22.
Playing volleyball with it, Selly, or Say, S-E-H-Y, gets the putback. 70-49. Game, it was 8 points at halftime. And when halftime happens, you never know what's going to come out.
Brown's looking for another one.
Trevor fires up the 3, and he'll bring it up court. St. Anthony on the run, attack the bucket, layup good. 24, Meyer. 72-49.
We saw him in the JV game. He looked good.
Trevor back with the basketball. Goes inside to Turner, and we throw that one away, and St. Anthony comes out with another turnover. Bulldogs have it. Start, of course, with the second unit on, they're not going to worry about the clock. The big boy goes to the hole and misses that. And that was Lumen that went inside. Here's Jackson. Nice jumper from the corner and nuzzles that home. That's a 2.
Yep.
72-51. Minute to play. St. Anthony running through the offense. That breakdown defensively, but missed the layup.
Williams with the rebound.
Verdine had a clean run at the hole and couldn't knock it in. Brown with it. Into Turner.
Oh, he traveled.
He might have taken a step there. Well, the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame see you, Kyle. Coming up. More subs coming. 5-11 and 51. 5-11 and 51. Was that 51 I saw come in? 41.
41.
Say, I didn't think Dotson was here tonight, but I thought he was going to get a little airtime. Bulldogs with it. This is Vanderhyde with the basketball.
Will
Vanderhyde or Hall?
I don't know.
We'll go with Vanderhyde. Feeding off underneath. Layup's going to be good again. And they don't lose much when they come off the bench, do they? 74-51. The clock winding down. Maybe the final here. Trevor going to try to get a shot.
He got one off.
And then it's rebounded by St. Anthony, and that's going to do it. 70. Don't foul. Don't foul. So we thought we were going to try to get one out there. Maroons defeated here tonight 74-51 by the St. Anthony Bulldogs from Effingham. And it was a competitive ball game to the last few minutes. We'll take a 2-minute break, be back with the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame right after this.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
You had Cruz with 29. I had him with 24.
I'm counting a 10 there, and that'd be 24. You're right.
While learning how to be a leader within that.
It was definitely affordable for me. It definitely gave me a new path on what I wanted to do with my life, too.
I feel like Lincoln Trail was a great step out of high school.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success. New year, new drive. Celebrate 2026 with big savings on vehicle maintenance at Best One Tire and Service. Get a Valvoline Premium Full Synthetic Oil Change for just $39 with rebate. Save $25 on an alignment with any tire purchase.
They put
Get a
4 in
free
double
battery
figures.
check plus $25 off any
Yeah, I think I
installed
missed a
battery.
free throw by
Start the new
somebody.
year
Did
with
Sparks
safety and
make 4
performance
free
in
throws in a
mind.
Three out of
Best One
3 out of
Tire and
5 for
Service.
him.
Selling
What
tires,
anybody
serving
else?
people.
I got
West Main
1
Street
out of 2 for
Robinson.
Jetson,
C-Store
2 out of
Pro
4
Retail.
for Dunlap.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
It's really nice having professors that, want to stay in touch with you, want to make sure you're doing your work, make sure if you have questions, you get those questions answered, and it's helped me a lot academically.
Oh, I got to count these turnovers.
Yeah, well, that's a nasty number.
Regular teacher, like they just teach you.
I think it's going to
and
be a
at the end
really
of it, they
nasty
get
number.
To know you on a personal level.
You too can join students
I
like
must have
these.
miscounted earlier.
Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
I did. 24 total.
Cancer care is personal. And at Crawford Memorial Hospital, it's close to home. You're more than a diagnosis. You're a neighbor, a friend. You are family. The local oncology team walks beside you with personalized care plans, support you can count on, and faces you know and trust. Because at Crawford, hope isn't just a word, it's a treatment plan. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Cancer care with a heart right here at home.
Time now for the post game, brought to you by Crawford Memorial Hospital, proudly providing athletic training services. Crawford County athletes. Here's Reg.
And Maroons fall 74-51. St. Anthony put up 22 in the third quarter and 22 in the fourth quarter and ran away with it. Maroons were down by 8 at halftime. Let's start with the St. Anthony Bulldogs, who now improved to 8-4 on the season. Tonight they were led by Miles Baldoff, the junior guard. He looked good. He had 21, 3 rebounds and a steal. Aiden Loretzen with 15 points and 5 rebounds. Freddie Jansen with just 2 points for the Bulldogs. Keenan Griffith with 13. I had him with 13 points and 6 assists and 4 steals. Johnny Ganaway, he finished with 10 points, 7 rebounds, and a couple steals himself. Blake Verdine off the bench with 5 points. Alex Meyer off the bench with 4, and Cooper Say off the bench with 4 for St. Anthony. The Maroons fall to 6-9 on the season. They were led tonight by Cruz Dunlap. Mike and I miscounted earlier. Cruz finished with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and a block. I had Andrew Sparks with 9 points. He had a solid fourth quarter there. He finished with 9 points, 5 rebounds, assist, a steal, and a block. Jetson Holt finished with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 9 assists is where I had him, Mike. Isaac Hardiman with just a couple rebounds tonight and a steal. He stayed off the scorers column. Gunnar Holt off the bench with 3. Jackson Hires off the bench with 2 points, and Braden Turner off the bench with 2 points for Robinson. I also misspoke earlier. Maroons finished with 24 turnovers, Mike. I think I had them miscounted earlier on my tally sheet.
That's a lot.
It's
you
still
just
too big.
Too big a number there. You just cannot turn it over that many times and think you're going to play with this kind of talent, and you play that kind of team. And granted, they put a lot of pressure on the basketball, but still you've got to be able to figure out how to handle that.
Right, yeah. I'm seeing if Coach Bishop's going to make it up or
think,
not. I think he's standing right underneath me
Josh
right
kind
now.
of looking for him. We'll see if he's going to make it. Maroons defeated here several times tonight. Tough way to go. The Fresh Soft losing 45-35. JV were defeated 67-32. And here tonight, the Maroons drop at 74-51, and they drop to 6-9 on the season. St. Anthony at, as Reggie mentions, 8-4. Reggie, we'll be back Friday night. You mentioned Mount Carmel, a team that we should be competitive with again. It's something that we should feel like we should be in the ball game with them.
Yeah, I think we'll be in the ball game with them. JV game starts at 6. Varsity game starts somewhere around 7:15, 7:30. Hopefully we'll get a little bigger crowd, a little more bodies in this gymnasium. A little louder crowd would help as well for some home cooking. And maybe the Maroons can get their first conference win. I know the Maroons would kind of like to get a conference win before the conference tournament, which will be here at RHS. I have not watched Mount Carmel's varsity team play this year. Haven't ran across them on the huddle where I watch some high school basketball from time to time. So maybe Brandon Holtz watched him. He watches a lot of huddle basketball, and I'll try to get in a session with them and do a little scouting before Friday night.
Randy on the way up here. We'll have a chance to visit with him for a few minutes. Yeah, we've got Lady Maroon basketball Thursday night with Fairfield in town, and, of course, Friday and Saturday night. And, boy, it's football night Thursday and Friday
Hey,
night.
we're going to be watching football scoreboard, Mike. We may have to put the game on right here.
Can you do that for
Friday
me?
night and Saturday night.
A lot of it,
Coach
yeah.
Bishop will want to know the score of the game Saturday night when the Packers go to Soldier Field, won't you?
Randy alongside here, get him squared away. And, Coach, a game that was 8 points at halftime. That first quarter when we had a real problem with the turnovers, unfortunately, that's going to be the topic here in this game tonight. 24 of them is what we had. And
I guess 25.
A lot. We
Too
just
many.
got to take better care of the ball.
Yeah. And we got it down to 6. I was feeling pretty good, and then we turned it over 3 straight times. And just can't do that and beat those kind of teams. And, we got off to a bad start in the first quarter, threw the ball down. We probably had 3 layups and pummeled the ball out of bounds. After that, kind of compelled. But we played man-to-man all night, and I thought we fought and got a little better at that. We still got a lot of work to do on it, but it's better than watching them shoot all those threes. They did have a couple kids, but
it was even up in the second quarter, 13 points apiece. I thought you guys saw a really good effort out of Cruz Dunlap tonight, able to find him the ball, and he did some good things on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I thought probably from the second quarter on he played real well, and I thought he rebounded well, and I thought Sparks did a good job on the boards. But, we just made some passes. We had guys open underneath the basket, but we threw it away or threw it to them.
Tight passes, Jetson with 9 assists here again tonight. I thought he got a couple of bad breaks on some calls, but that's going to happen, I guess, and just have to move on from that. But
well, and, he's done a good job, but I want him to watch it when he gets down into the paint, and he's got to remember sometimes you got to remember who you're throwing it to. If you throw a bounce pass, those big kids are probably not going to get it.
What is it they say? Know your personnel, right?
Yeah. And, he's getting better and better about looking at things, and I thought he played some pretty good defense on their best player. Their best player is good, and he did a nice job on him. But,
we were expecting a lot out of Jansen, and he finishes with 2 free throws.
Yeah. We did a pretty good job, and you can't ask any more than that. But I thought they beat us in transition off of our turnovers, not so much off the fast break, but when you throw it to them, and then they just got some layups on
You wouldn't want to know how many points they got off of turnovers. That'd be a scary number. And that's something you got to clean up. Fortunately, you got a lot of time to do that. We're sitting here going to be back on the floor Friday night with the Mount Carmel team that we should be right there with those guys. Don't know much about Marion on Saturday, but
they're pretty good. They were 9-1, and they went to Christmas tournament and lost some games. But we need to battle those tough games for the LIC a little bit and see where we are. And I see improvement a lot, but we just got to stop turning the ball. You can't win games like that if you're going to turn the ball over. And
what is it they say? You got to value the rock.
Yeah, that's what we just talked about. Their possessions were more than ours, unfortunately, on our turnovers. But I saw some positive things, so we'll just keep plugging away, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll get some of this stuff taken care of.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Well, let's come out Friday night and get one.
Yeah, and they're home. We don't have to travel. So
we like this homestand. It's okay.
That's pretty good, huh? All right.
Sure is. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Coach Randy Bishop, appreciate him taking the time to come up and visit with us as we wrap things up here and listening to the Crawford Memorial Hospital post game. Reggie's got the headsets back on. We'll be back Friday night. Like I say, he said the right thing. Got to clean up the turnovers.
Yeah, we got to clean it up. And unfortunately, when you have a game like that and a team traps you like that, they're going to see the video, they're going to watch it, and you're going to get more of it.
You could see them again. That's the end. You could see them in the regional, like you say, and man, they're going to be a handful for a lot of people.
Yeah, they will be. They'll probably be playing better basketball then than they are now. Look like they are well coached, and they should probably put up a really tough game, whoever they end up facing here in this gym. We don't know who. Obviously, they're going to take that subsectional and split it in half, and I think the other half of that subsectional goes to Paris goes to Paris. So, yeah, you're looking at Effingham High School, Effingham St. Anthony, Marshall, OPH, Pana, which we don't know anything about. Paris, Robinson, Shelbyville, Sullivan, Illinois, who we've seen this year. Teotopolis and Vandalia. So half of those teams will be here in this gym.
Yeah, some good basketball ahead as we head into the 2026 portion of the season. Okay, I think we're going to wrap her up, Reg. You've been listening to the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame. The Maroons defeated here tonight by St. Anthony 74-51. For Reggie Truitt, Zach's been the producer of our broadcast back at the station. I'm Mike Scheimer, and we'll see you with Lady Maroon basketball Thursday night. Till then, good night, everyone.
Thank you for listening to this broadcast.